I'm going to show you how to fix this Frigidaire controller board that has a no power fault. This is not a common issue, but has a fairly simple fix. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick. I started Nick's Electronics Repair over a decade ago, and since then we've fixed over 26,000 devices. All right, let's get diagnosing. First thing I'm going to do is apply power with our power connector. Now we're not going to use ground on this one. We're just going to put our black and neutral wires in right here. We're going to go ahead and plug it in and flip the switch. And I'm not getting anything. I'm supposed to be getting power. My display's supposed to be turning on. We're supposed to be getting a beep. I'm getting none of that. Let's go ahead and power it off. Disconnect it. When it comes to these controller boards, most commonly the top orange circuit board is the one that's at fault, not the lower one. So we're gonna go ahead and separate them out. I have to remove these two clips, and inside of them in the center, there is another clip that I need to pinch and remove. Otherwise, I can't actually pinch these together. So I have to remove that clip in the center first. And this one seems to be a little broken. There we go. Just like that. And now I can go ahead and pinch them together, lift the board up, pinch together, lift the board up, and then I can slide it out. We can go ahead and put this piece off to the side. Now, something that commonly fails on these circuit boards is this R1 resistor. Visually, it looks to be in good condition. Let's go ahead and measure it anyways. And I believe it's supposed to be about 220 ohms, 221, and that's what we're getting. So this resistor is good. Let's flip the board over. Do we see any physical damage? I do not, but it's always a good idea to double check. Everything on the back looks to be in good condition. I'm not seeing anything that's necessarily suspicious. So most likely there is an issue with our power coming in. That would be our transformer. If I take a look at this side of the transformer, I'm going to notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. But if I take a closer look, only 3 of those pins actually have wires soldered onto them. Just from experience, I do know there is a fuse inside of these transformers. The fuse will connect this lead over here with this one, which means if I do a measurement here, I should be getting 0 ohms. And unfortunately, I'm getting an OL reading, which means this fuse internally is blown. We're gonna swap it out for a different unit real quick. I'm gonna do a measurement on this one. And as you can tell, we're getting 0 ohms. So this unit is good, and the unit we're currently working on is bad. Now, technically, I could replace the whole entire transformer. Unfortunately, those transformers are not available for sale. I can't acquire new ones, so we're gonna have to go ahead and fix it. To do that, we're gonna go ahead and install an external fuse. So this is the fuse we're gonna be installing today. This is rated for 250 volts, 2.5 amps, and 169 degrees Celsius. So that part is actually really important about this fuse, is that it will blow both if we have a voltage overdraw, a current overdraw, or if the temperature goes above the 169. So this is a thermal fuse and a regular fuse. What we're gonna need to do to make sure that this is effective is put it in the spot of the transformer that gets the hottest. And when we look at our circuit board, this is how it is positioned in the oven. Now, because heat rises, it means that this area of the transformer is the hottest, and thus is where we're gonna put our thermal fuse. So if we take our defective board, luckily, it's going to be just above where those two joints are. So we're going to go ahead and put it right here, and we're going to go ahead and tape it down to the transformer using double-sided thermally conductive tape so that we can get that thermal conductivity from the transformer into this fuse. Now, there is actually a piece of paper here, a little bit of a sticker. And so in order to get that good conductivity and transfer of heat, we're going to remove this sticker. We're going to go ahead and actually spray the transformer with isopropyl alcohol. And I'm going to just give it a quick little cleanup. I just want to make sure that we have the best contact possible. This is probably complete overkill and unnecessary, but why not? This is the tape I'm going to be using. Again, this is double-sided thermally conductive tape. We also use it for heat sinks, to tape heat sinks to processors. So it does a very good job of transferring that heat. And we're just going to go ahead and put our fuse on it, just like that. And I'm going to cut off some of the excess on the sides. Still have a little extra left over. So let me go ahead and line this up more or less how I think it should go. And I'm going to just put pressure down on the fuse where I need it, and then I'm going to bend the pins and cut and cut. All right, perfect. So now I have my legs cut to the appropriate length. We're going to go ahead and remove that back blue wax piece. All right, we've now exposed the sticky side of the tape. Let's do our best to line it back up just like we had it a moment ago. Okay, I think that's gonna be about it. Now, of course, the fuse is not soldered down, but the tape is keeping it on there, so it's not going anywhere now. And I'm realizing I probably should have tinned the pins. I'm gonna add just a little bit of flux. I think I did a good job there. All right, now of course I always like to be overkill, so we're gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna add some Kapton tape to tape down the fuse to make sure that it doesn't get loose, which I don't think it will, and for that we're just gonna go ahead and put it on top. All right, now the fuse is sealed and it's for sure not going anywhere. And of course, I just installed the fuse, so now we should be getting a short. Let's do a measurement, and we do, of course. Let's do a quick reinstall of the part. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead and put our, actually we're not gonna put the locking in clips because I'm gonna do a little bit of more touch-up solder work on this board to refurbish it further. But for now, we're just gonna focus on the fuse repair. Same thing, we'll go ahead and connect our black wire and neutral. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and plug in the power. It's already activated. Let's see what we get. And obviously we get that loud beep. What do we have on screen? We have our numbers. Okay. This does confirm we have a successful repair for the no power fault for this Frigidaire controller board. If you're interested in finding out more about how we fix these, you can check out this video next. Otherwise, if you're interested in sending in your board for us to fix, we offer flat rate services which come with a 1-year warranty, and those can be found in the video description down below. If you found the video helpful or useful, leave us a like, subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.